welcome back, guys. We're up here outside of Sholo on the Maverick Trail. So first time out here. Just ran across a couple guys that were just getting off the trail. They said this one's the way to go, so come down here and check it out. Cool. This is kind of exactly what I was looking for today. It should be fun. It's kind of nice finding some of these two-track roads out here that are a little more made for motorcycles and ATVs. A little break from the just driving forest roads. Not that I don't enjoy those too, but it's kind of nice to do this kind of stuff every once in a while. Go. Oh yeah. This is definitely a little more like what I've been looking for. Yeah, it looks like this is the way. I don't think we're going to do a whole lot of talking on this one, just to have you guys along for the ride. Hope you enjoy. Still amazes me just how much more control you have over the bike when you stand up. A little bit of loose rock there, my butt on the seat, things just squirming and going all over the place, and stand up and it's just night and day. That is so nice. Still getting used to shifting while I'm standing up. Got a little bit of work on that one yet, but we're getting there. Ooh. And today is definitely an exercise in not riding above my skill level. Those kids back there kind of giving me the heads up on the trail. I'm sure they're probably doing 35, 40 miles an hour through this stuff. I'm doing like 10. Yeah. Definitely stay within your skill level. What do we got here? I don't know that we want to do this today. Yeah, that is definitely not for me. We're going to turn it around right here. This will be fun. All right. Yeah. There we go. All right. Woo. Man, look at those views. Yeah, I'm glad I stopped here. I didn't want nothing to do with going down that. Oh, leave that for those youngins. All right, now the question is, how do I get this sucker turned around and back up that hill? Yeah, let's take a break here. Let's take a break. Whew. All righty then. Oh, come on, stay there, Killer. You're not gonna stay there. I just have to put this thing on its side and drag her around. Oh, yeah, you can see, you guys can watch this, so it's in gear. We're pointed downhill, and wait for it. There we go. Ooh, ooh. The engine can only hold her back so much. And she lets loose a little bit. And wait for it. Whew. Oh man. Whew. Yeah, I think I might turn around and take the other route. Yeah, the kids were saying they were having a lot of fun on this. I'm sure they were. It may be a little bit outside my skill range. It sounded like the other way was a little more mild. Whew. Yeah, and I'm sure I could, I'm sure getting up that would not be a problem at all. That doesn't look too bad. And I'm sure going down I could manage it all right. Some of those transitions, especially I'm trying to slow myself down, I really should be carrying a little bit more speed than, than I do. It's not helping me at all, still building those skills. But yeah, a combination of that is not the trail for me. All right, well, let's see what we can do about getting this sucker turned around. Wonder if this will play nice with us. Yeah, I think this just might work. There we go. We'll just pull into here and back her on up, point her up the hill. There we go. Here we go. Alright. Yeah. I think this might be our spot. Whew. Oh. As long as the bike likes, there we go. Whew. That's a little hairy. That is a little hairy. Whew. That was one thing about riding the KLR, man. She has a lot of weight to move around. Whew. Alright. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll have the bike help me out, point that way, and then back up this way. That sounds like a plan. Oh yeah. Whew. Oh man. Ooh. There we go. Ooh-wee. Yeah. I'll get my workout on this one today. Whew. I'll just pretend that I'm holding the KLR up instead of it holding me up. Whew. Oh man. Whew. I'm sure we're gonna do a little bit of duck walk. We start up this hill, get a little momentum. But I almost got her turned around. Get her back in gear. There we go. Whew. All right. And we got her in gear, so the rear tires helping hold her a little bit. Whew. All right. Let's do this again. Not what we wanted to do. Back tire just slid on that rut a little bit. Whew. I guess we could just go ahead and sink into that rut, start from there. It probably wouldn't be too bad. Not ideal, but not too bad. Whew. Hoo-wee. Yeah, and this is why I got the dirt bike. I need to get out here and do stuff like this and get my lazy butt back in shape. Yeah, of course it's a workout riding the bike, but it's a heck of a lot more of a workout when you do this stuff and you got to manhandle 400 pounds of motorcycle around. Oh. Whew. All right. I think I might try one more. See if we can get this back end over a little bit. Probably not. There we go. That's what we wanted. There we go. Now let's see if we can ride this sucker. All right. Whew. All right. Now we'll take a break. Yeah. Whew. All right. Ooh-wee. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop it there for a few while I catch my breath, get some water. I'll catch up with you guys in a few. Back with you guys. Took a little bit of a breather there. Definitely needed it after that ordeal. Now let's head back up the trail, see what we can find. Yeah, I think my limit for going down hills right now is about, if the engine braking is enough to slow me down, that's about where my comfort level is. Too much more than that, I definitely need a little bit more practice. Yeah, that one was definitely beyond just using the engine brake. Oh yeah, here we go. So this is not quite as bad as what we were looking at going down, but again, we went up this, you know, just absolutely no problem at all. And up is definitely a lot easier than down for me right now. You got that whole gravity working against you thing. Make things get a little interesting. Whew. All right. Just trails everywhere out here. I'm sure the locals know every single one of them. Yeah. it was the first time for me. So definitely it goes back to that whole ride within my skill level today. I'm really glad I turned around there. That was well beyond my skill level. That's been one of the more difficult things for me learning all this stuff, is just knowing that you know, what the bike can do and what I can do are worlds apart right now. You definitely need to respect what I can do and play within those limits. I'm gonna slowly start getting better and better and better. I'm actually seriously considering buying just a dedicated dirt bike for this kind of stuff, because I mean, as much as I like learning on the KLR, I know that this kind of stuff on a dirt bike is probably, even with my skill level, probably just an absolute piece of cake. Of course, I always do like a challenge too, so KLR is definitely good for that. It is amazing how well, you know, just not trying to fight the bike works. You know, first real trip out on a two-track trail kind of like this, you know, I was sitting down most of the time, and it was pretty much all just fighting the bike, and somehow kind of muddled my way through it. But you know, learning a couple of these skills and coming back out here and just letting the bike do its thing is just so much more enjoyable. So much easier, and you know, again, you're not wasting near as much energy with a little bit of technique compared to just muscling this thing around. I can tell you what, trying to muscle around a KLR is not a whole lot of fun. A whole lot easier to just let it do what it wants to do. Yeah, I am still a old fat guy that needs to sit down from time to time, but get a little bit better when I have to. You know, there's kind of like Brett Tack says from Brett Tack and Motor Track. You know, there's technique for both, so sometimes you just gotta sit your butt down and relax a little bit. I definitely fall into that category. Yeah, it was kind of funny. One of my first trips out on here, all the national forests here in Arizona were closed down over the 4th of July. They're all worried about fire danger and, you know, people getting crazy with the fireworks out in the forest. So they just shut everything down. I mean, pretty much the whole state. There was some southern Arizona that was still open, but I don't really want to go hang out southern Arizona in the middle of summer. A little too hot out there for me. So researching some other options, other places I can go, and Utah was pretty well open. And there was a place called the Coral Pink Sand Dunes I'd always wanted to check out. Really need to go back there with a 4-wheel drive truck or something, because it's perfect for that kind of stuff. But I was like, oh, there's got to be there's got to be some kind of hard packed stuff for the bike that I can play around with. So I drive 8-10 hours to get out there, and nope. As soon as I left the parking lot, you're in fine pink sand, and I think I made it about 50 feet or so before I dropped the motorcycle, and made it maybe 20 feet after that, dropped the motorcycle, and it just got worse from there. And fortunately the turnaround wasn't too far, so I just made it a turnaround spot, turned around, duck walked the bike back to the parking lot, loaded my stuff up, and drove 10 hours to get back home. Not the best, but still a good trip. I always have a good time just getting out there, but maybe not the best use of my time, that's for sure. Would have liked to enjoy it a little bit more riding out there, but you know, again, yeah, somebody who knows what they're doing, that kind of stuff is not a problem at all. And one of these days, I probably won't go back out there with the bike. I don't really have a desire to ever go play in that kind of terrain on this thing. It'll be kind of nice to get a little more used to just riding in soft stuff. I think quite a few spots of it around here that, you know, had I not had a little bit more experience, would have given me a little bit more trouble. Like this right here, perfect example. And thank God for the YouTube, man. All the videos out there, all the people who are really good teachers and willing to teach, made my learning curve a heck of a lot shorter. Woo-wee! Got away from us a little bit there. Good times. One of these eventually, let's see if that was a turn we might have needed to make. There we go. Alright, let's see what the Google Maps has to say. Alright, where are we at? Oh, here we go. Perfect. Yeah. So looks like we just keep on trucking on this road, and we'll bank to the right, bank to the left, and we're there. Awesome. Alright, let's keep on trucking.